Yo, what is up, guys? It feels like a Friday. It's a Thursday, but it feels like a Friday evening for some reason, and that's always a nice sensation. Anyway, today we're going to be escaping the CBD during peak hour. It is currently pretty much bang on 5, 8 past 5 to be precise, so everyone is heading home. I'm also starting to see a bit of spittle fall from the sky, so that's going to spice things up a little bit. Now, I haven't really done this during peak hour. I have commuted to and from the CBD, but I have, for the most part, avoided those sticky peak times. Alright, Kingsway it is. It's just as congested as my other option, except it's got multiple lanes, which means I can filter. Anyway, I wanted to experience what it's like riding through this mess as a beginner rider, and put it on YouTube for you guys to see and hear my thoughts about it. So that is what we're doing, escaping Melbourne CBD during peak hour. Okay, so as you can see, this activity requires a lot of filtering, and I love that. I'm going to make a separate video on that. This video is focused purely on getting out of here. Shit, man. I was just kind of speed matching the guy ahead. Hell, I wasn't even close to speed matching him, and I looked down at my speedo and bam, I'm 15 over the legal filtering limit. How is this? You just ride straight down the middle of it. I feel like Moses passing the Red Sea. Just got to be wary of any quick switch attempts from either of these lanes. The good thing about filtering laws being 30 kilometers or under is that those speeds, it's typically chock-a-block like this, and there's very little opportunity for cars to flit between lanes. And of course, if one does manage to do that, yeah, this is why I fold my mirrors in. And of course, if one does manage to do that, at 30 kilometers an hour, it's not really going to be too devastating of an accident. Alright, we're going to fold both mirrors in. I know you're not supposed to, but look at it. Just look at that mess. These lanes are really thin, really skinny. And yeah, in order to get through, you've pretty much got to fold your mirrors in. Woo! We're out of here, boys. We aren't waiting. We don't have to. We're risking our lives on these two-wheeled machines. And honestly, the convenience is a byproduct of being able to filter. It's beautiful. I don't really want to risk it with these massive semi-trailer looking things. Oh, fucking highway patrol. Ruining someone else's day. This is probably the most difficult form of filtering I ever have to really do because of how thin these lanes are and how congested it gets. Let's see if this guy's going to move for me. Go, yeah, nice. It's this good old A60, the good old Prinny. Ah, there the accident is. What? Where'd it go? I genuinely don't understand where this accident is going. I feel like I see a set of blue and red flashing lights, and then when I get to where it was, it's moved. And now the traffic has cleared up, so anyway. Oh, we are free. Oh, how good is riding a motorcycle? This otherwise boring as impractical, annoying commute has now turned into a fun activity that I got to look forward to the whole day. What a luxury. I am so grateful that I get to commute on this thing, and it is kind of funny because I started riding with the intention of never using it to commute, and boy oh boy did that all change. Here I am, pretty much dailying my motorcycle. Who would have thought? Definitely not me. Definitely not my mum. You never feel the frustration of traffic on a motorcycle because you pretty much ride all the way through it. And yes, you're going slower than you normally would if the road is clear, but you're never sitting there going under the speed of 30k an hour. And because of that, you never get bored. You never get frustrated. And I like it. Lane filtering to me is like almost a form of therapy. So sitting in traffic, so moving slowly through traffic and filtering is incredible. I can't imagine living in an area where lane filtering is illegal. It's like the best part of riding a motorcycle. But we'll talk more about filtering in that next video. Right now, we are just enjoying the fact that we escaped Melbourne CBD and the traffic that comes along with it at peak hour with zero issues. And we had a good time. We had a really good time. My fuel indicator thing's beeping. Maybe I should stop for fuel because I've still got like 50k to go. How fun would it be if I just ran out of petrol on the freeway? Very cool, very nice. Let's try and avoid that. Why do you want me to go left onto Hampton Road? You wanker. Maybe I don't want to go left onto Hampton Road. What's this absolute f***ing arsewipe doing? Get off my ass, tailgating me down this road like a hemorrhage. An idiot. What does he want? Absolute wankers. If you drive like that, reassess, please. But I do know I shouldn't let it get to my head. That's how you get into trouble, especially when you're the one on two wheels and they're not. The smart thing to do there would have been to just either assert my lane position without getting agitated, maintain a clear head, or move out the way and let them stop at the next set of lights and filter past them. Take a mirror off while I'm at it? Nah, that's silly. I wouldn't do that. Hey, look at that! Traffic, what traffic? We're going all the way to the front, baby. Ooh, and I am stepping right in front of you to assert my lane position. Make sure there are no red light runners, and we're off! It's just silly old me and my silly little motorcycle being silly together. I get to ride my motorcycle. Look at this thing. What an absolute pleasure. Alright guys, I won't keep you any longer. That was me running away from Melbourne after work during peak hour, and that was fun. That was pretty damn fun. Not gonna lie. I enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all of your support. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the next one.
never seen you bang. You say you got them drugs, but I've never seen you slang.